we are so blessed and excited that you guys have chosen to tune in with us today. I'm Jenny Remsberg.
And I'm Chrys Howard, and we are back. We've got some fun things for the day. The holidays are right around the corner. And so
I am forced to give up one of my hacks.
I know, I've talked her into giving us a cooking hack. If you followed us on anything for any length of time, you know that I'm just not the cook. However, I love that almost homemade thing. And Jenny has a lot of those secrets.
Well, because you know, like you said, we all get so busy, and I do love to cook, but I don't have time lots of times. I'm getting more time now that my kids are a little older, but for a long time.
They're going away, then you don't have anybody to cook for.
Oh, that's okay. This kind of stuff, I would still cook.
It's kind of a bad thing. Like, by the time you have time, then they're all out. Then you're like, okay, let's go.
But it's also, like you said, whenever you do have someone to cook for, there's a lot. Everybody comes in. I've seen it at your house.
Yes, it's true. It's true. So anyway, she's going to give us one of her great hacks in just a few minutes for sweet potatoes. Now, we're from the South. I don't know where you are, but in the South, we love our sweet potatoes, and we like them sweet, and we like them with a little spice. We just like them all different ways.
See, I'm going to have to tell you, I can do the sweet potato casserole that most people like here. I can do it, but you know me, I'm not a big sweet eater. So mine is not so sweet, and it doesn't have the cinnamon and sugar and nutmeg that the other does. Like I said, I can enjoy that one with the pecan topping and all that.
I can really enjoy that one.
She likes sweets a whole lot more than me.
Well,
mine is not, do what?
I love nuts.
Yes, I do too. I do love nuts. But I'll have nuts and other things.
But anyway, this one is a great one, and it's quick, and I'm actually going to cook it because she was explaining it to me as we were getting all the ingredients out, and it sounds yummy. So we'll be right back with that. But one thing we thought we'd talk about today to just kind of help you in your mommy journey is, since school has just started, your kids will also be starting a lot of new other activities, like maybe this is their first year to play basketball or baseball or football, or they're joining a club or their youth group or something. But it seems like there's always something that our kids are starting. And some of our kids are good starters, and some of our kids, like me, I was such a shy child that I wasn't a great starter at things. I always had that nervous butterfly thing in my stomach the night before, and then I'd have to get up and just talk myself into walking into that room or whatever it was I was going to do. So my mom was great with helping me through that. I
would be a good starter of everything. Like, it was not like, oh, I just wanted to do everything because I don't want to miss out on everything. It's the follow through that's exciting. And that's something that I had to work with my kids too, because once you start something, once you give a commitment to something, you got to follow through. You got to keep that commitment. That's so important to life lessons. And I know that some people don't see it that way, and sometimes they want to allow their child to quit if they want to, but that's not necessarily going to be what's best for them.
No.
No.
Most of the time, it's best to continue whatever you started for a season, for the semester, or for the whole entire school year.
To finish strong.
There have been times in my parenting and grandparenting life that we have allowed a child to quit, and it's been very severe circumstances for that to happen. So most of the time we say follow through, but today we're really talking about helping our kids get ready for whatever that new thing is. And so if you have little young ones who are starting something new, one of the good things you can do with them is role play. Just act like you're going to gymnastics, and you be the gymnastic instructor, and you say, come in, Mary, show us. We want to start our class today. We want you to say hi to everybody. Just kind of talk it through, role play the whole situation. Same way with school, new Sunday school class, a new team, just anything like that. Role playing is a great way for kids to learn how to handle a situation.
Yeah, that way they go into the situation and it's not completely unknown.
Right.
They'll have some idea of what's going to happen whenever you talk through it and walk through it with them. And of course, what we're talking about when we do like this is obviously younger children, but you can still adapt it to an older child, because new things or auditions for something, or any number of activities. Still, the newness can bring a little butterflies, and there are ways to calm that down.
My older grandkids now are constantly FaceTiming me, which I'm so thankful, for me to help them talk through like an audition or something like that. That's a huge thing. I forgot to mention that all of these things we're saying, it's like our 3 R's, not reading, writing, and arithmetic, but the first one was role play. The second one is there are times to reward them. You know, sometimes doing something major like that, an incentive will help them. I can remember when mine were going to school, I had one who was more reluctant than the other two to go to school. And I created this little chart that had a school bus, and the school bus got to move if you had a good school day.
Good.
And then on Friday, if the little bus made it to the school, or whenever the bus made it to the school, we had a special reward.
And now that's not bribing.
No, and it doesn't have to be like a big, I mean, I didn't like promise them a trip to Hawaii. I mean, I'm talking about a little small award, but it's reward. But it was just telling them I'm believing in you and you can do this. And when you accomplish so many of those tasks, then we're going to say hip hip hooray.
And you know, that is definitely an outward display of cause and effect.
Right.
You know, you've got, if you choose to do this well, this is going to be your outcome. And this is what we need to learn throughout life. We have to apply this. Right. Keep moving forward. Keep trying to access that goal. So I think it's a really great life lesson to start young, applying at this point.
Even as you get older as a mom, you can reward yourself. I mean, we use that in with our self-discipline. Like if I go 5 days without eating a sweet, then I can reward myself. So it's not a bad thing to teach them this principle of waiting for something good. That delayed gratification. So that's part of that.
You know, sometimes starting new activities becomes hard, not because of our child, but sometimes it can be hard because of the parent. Sometimes it's hard to release them. I know 2 of my kids went to Australia to go to school post-grad, and one was gone 2 years, one was gone 2.5 years. And for me, I mean, I was thrilled that they were going. They'd never really been away from me. Right. But it was wonderful because I knew that that's what they were supposed to do. I knew that's where God was leading them. Now my third one is moving to Dallas, and I know this is going to be a great thing. But you still have that little, you know, but that doesn't overtake the joy of knowing new doors, new opportunities. It's the same way with the first day of school. Right. It's the same thing with new activities. We have to be sure that what we're feeling, we don't reflect onto our children, or what they're feeling, we don't take on, and not keep a balance that's good for them.
Right. Well, we want them to know we love them and we're going to miss them. We have got to approach whatever it is, whether your child is going off to college, moving to Dallas, moving around the world, or it's just that kindergarten.
I was going to say, you're going to kindergarten.
We have to tell them that we are so proud of them and we know that
you can do
this.
That's
and
right.
You take them to the door, you give them a hug, and you turn around and walk away. So they feel confident in your confidence in them.
Right.
That's a key thing.
It is very, very key that we speak life into our kids. No matter what the age, continue to speak life into them.
So our 3 R's were role play with them, reward them with appropriate rewards.
That's right.
And release them, let them go.
That's right.
Now it's time for our little cooking hack, which I'm always excited about because I always say my kitchen is like its own reality show where they give you a piece of bologna and a peanut butter cup and say, make something, because that's how I feel like my kitchen is. Yet Jenny can go in there and just pull out all kinds of things and say, this would make a great meal. And I'm like, really? Okay. So
but
here
this
we
is
go.
funny. I said, could your bag of brown sugar be any larger? But this is a great recipe. I'm telling you. I can't believe I'm really sharing this because I have people ask me all the time to bring my sweet potatoes. And years ago I would make, you know, fresh peeled sweet potatoes, the whole thing, and then forget about it. Could not do it. But I wasn't about to give up on the taste. So I decided I was going to go and get canned sweet potatoes, and I drain off. I usually have to do a couple of these because I have to do a whole lot of them. But you take the top off, and I will put probably about half a cup maybe of the syrup in here.
The syrup maybe from this. You pour it into there, okay?
Yes, thank you, Chrys.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're helping me.
Learning.
Vanna.
I'm learning.
So I'll put it in there. Then you take a stick of butter and melt it. Yes, butter. Yes, butter. Because your body is able to process butter This is what we believe better. And it's the truth, the God-made stuff. Yeah. So we put butter, a stick of butter, melted in the microwave. Melted in that.
I'm going to be the question answerer because
ask her.
Asking. Okay, so like if you use 3 cans,
then I would use a whole one.
Do you use 3 sticks of butter? No. Okay.
No. If I use 3 cans, I'd use a stick and a half.
Okay.
Because you're still going to have the same amount of liquid in this container. The potatoes will be just up higher. Okay. So you just do it, adapt it to what you like. But I only use about a quarter of a cup of the syrup for each can. So basically, if I do 2 or 3, there's not that much syrup in it. I pour the syrup in. And then I'll do like about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup, depending on how much you're doing. Okay. If I'm doing 1 can, I'll do a half a cup of brown sugar. I'll do a half a cup of butter. And then I would do maybe a teaspoon of salt, but I sprinkled the salt over it. Okay. And then I sprinkled garlic powder. Yes, it's true. Garlic powder over it, and then you pour this over it, and you put it in the oven on 350 for like 45 minutes with foil on it.
Oh, with foil. Okay.
Then you take the foil off for about another 15 to 20 minutes. I'm telling you, it is so
lets
good.
It like crisp up a little bit?
The tips get a little brown.
I want to go back because I'm going to make this.
Well, it's going to be on the screen too.
Well, it will be, but
we'll go back.
But you're going to melt the butter first.
Yes. Well, actually, I put the syrup. Actually, I put the syrup first. Okay. So you have about this much syrup, about a quarter to a half a cup. Put the butter in it. Put it in the microwave.
Microwave.
Either way. Put it in the microwave and melt it for about 30 to 45 seconds.
Okay, got it.
And then you stir in the half a cup of brown sugar. Stir it in there. Put it back in the microwave. Okay. And go for about a minute because it's going to blend it all really well. Stir it really well. And then it really doesn't matter which order you do the garlic and the salt. I don't use garlic salt because there's more salt than there is garlic powder. Right. So I just pour this over my potatoes, and then I sprinkle the garlic powder, and I sprinkle the salt over it, and it is fabulous. 350.
It sounds yummy.
It is really good.
350 for about 45
minutes. Take the foil off, about 15 more.
That's it. That is our little hack for today. We're going to try to get more of those out of Jenny. Trust me. I'll get them.
I do have a lot.
We want you to just subscribe to our channel, of course, and share with all your friends so that we can reach as many people as possible with these great hacks, because Jenny didn't want to give this secret away, so now we're going to just give it to everybody.
No, I do. I do want to share.
There you go.
I want to share. So I will share. I'll share more because I had a mother who was a fabulous cook. There's 7 kids in my family, and there was always wonderful things. And so I love to eat.
Yes,
I'm a foodie. So, but I love to eat good food that's healthy. So we'll have more to come, absolutely. And we hope you guys will come back and visit us, and any of the other videos that you see, go and check them out. And we've also got radio. We have a radio show, so our radio podcasts are on here by title, by topic. So go and visit, and we'll be excited to see you guys the next time. Share with your friends. We would love to be a blessing to anyone who could use any of our stuff. Thank you.
See you next time.